Welcome back. Jake Simons here, Program Implementation Specialist for TechPoint Foundation for Youth. Today we're going to do a really quick video on how to register your team through robotevents.com. Robotevents.com is a website that you will use a lot throughout the season to register your team, to sign up for tournaments, to check your skills rankings, so many things. I'll do a bunch of different videos to go through each of those just to kind of help you out and guide you through that process and how to navigate Robot Events. So go to robotevents.com and let's begin. All right, so you're going to go ahead and click on login and you'll type in your credentials there. You'll log in. It'll take you straight to your account. If you're already logged in and you go straight to the home page, you simply click on My Account right here and it'll take you to exactly where you need to go. A lot of different options over here, but what we're doing today is we're trying to register a team. So there's a nice green button right here that says Register a Team. We are VEX IQ robotics competition. Rapid relay, some of you watching might be the V5 competition. That's more for upper middle school and high school teams playing the high stakes game, but we are playing rapid relay VEX IQ, so I'm going to click next right there. The next screen that comes up will be all the teams that you had previously been registered to or connected to. These are all the teams that I coached in the past, or the teams that I was the director of for Wani Robotics. As I mentioned earlier, I'm no longer the head coach of the Eaglebots or the director of Wani Robotics, so I will not be renewing any of those. Somebody else will be doing that. But I will be registering a new organization because Wired Robotics will be a new team. We'll need a new team number and all of that. So whoever ends up taking over the Eaglebots will definitely keep the 15294A numbers and so on and so forth. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Register New Organization, and it comes up with a prompt that says, are you sure? If your organization already has teams registered in this program, especially in the past, click cancel, just renew those teams because they want you to keep the same team numbers year after year. But I am a new organization, as many of you are, so I'm going to go ahead and click that button, and I will answer all the questions on this first page out of 4. So obviously, we are going to choose the private independent team option here, but obviously the public school option, charter school option, private school, community, nonprofit organization, all of those are on there. Wired Robotics will be a private independent team, and I will simply type in Wired Robotics and all of this other information, and then move on to the next page. Okay, so the second page here is all about your team. And so the first thing that you want to do is choose your team number. You can simply just do a randomizer here and it'll give you a bunch of team numbers that are available. If you want to look at an actual list, you can go back to the home page. You maybe want to do this prior to this page. And there is actually a button that says available team numbers, and you can click through, hundreds of pages of available team numbers. Or you can just randomize it like this if it doesn't really matter to you. We have already selected 92633 as our team number, and obviously you select A through Z as your letter. I'm actually going to do B for this one here because it's going to be the Bell Bots, and I just want the B to be for Bell Bots. Super, I don't know, ticky-tacky, I guess, but you can click any letter here. Most teams just go with A. If they add a second team, they do B. A third team, they do C, and so on. But I'm going to go ahead and do a B here. We are going to be running a middle school team, and we'll probably register them as the A team for 92633. So we'll do B here. This is going to be an elementary team. And has this team competed before? The answer is no. We've never competed before. It's a bunch of second and third graders who've never competed. At this point in time, you're going to put in your phone number, and you will then check all of these boxes after, of course, you have read every single one of these links, which you honestly should do. I know I'm just kind of joking around here, but you really should read the Code of Conduct, the Student-Centered Policy, and we're going to talk about all those in another video at some point too. But the game manual with all the rules, team contact definitions, and all of that, the commitments of coach excellence. So when you have a chance, you should definitely read all of those. Now would be a good time as you're signing up for your team. But once you have read those, check all those boxes and then click next. This third page here is all about contact information. Obviously, the red spots here are required. You don't need to have a secondary coach or an organization administrative district contact. When I was the director for Wani Robotics, we would just put my name and information down for here so that I was able to receive emails pertaining to all of our different teams and be able to pay for invoices and things like that. But for your sake, you might want to just put your information down here as the head coach and the financial contact. So maybe it's your school secretary or your business manager or whoever is going to be paying the bills. Maybe it's an assistant coach. I don't know. But you'll fill that information out, and then you'll verify that all the contacts are at least 18 years of age, and then you will click next. So then once you get to step 4, you're going to type in all the team profile information. We are going to be called the Wired. Now let's go lowercase here, capital bots. Wired Bell Bots. We don't have a robot name. Once we start meeting as a team, I'll have the kids come up with that. Publish this content to your team profile page, and you can just write a little blurb about your team, about your season, about your sponsors, different social medias that you have, and you would simply click finish if you're done. If you have another team that you want to add under the same number umbrella, which we do, we would simply click on add another team, and then you would be able to pick, A, C, D, E, F, G, or any other letter that you would like under that same number umbrella. So that's it. Okay, you should now be registered for the 2024-2025 VEX IQ game rapid relay. From here, I'm going to be making some videos on how to sign up for tournaments through the Robot Events website, how to check your skills rankings in the state, in the country, in the world through the Robot Events website. If you haven't done so by now, you should have bookmarked robotivents.com because you will be using this website quite a bit throughout the season, even to pay your invoices and all of that sort of stuff. So stay tuned for the next episodes where I help you navigate through robotivents.com.